August 25th. Took a couple trade on the sim and on the evals, but let's dive on the first trade. First trade is so far a nice down day yesterday, and then we gap opened right at the basically the spike base from yesterday's sell-off. So this is the first trade I saw on we took on sim. Let's see. Saw 74 to buy. Saw that nice little impulse. I waited a little bit, retest of it. Saw that little kick up on that impulse. Took a short right there. But yeah, this trade just worked out like almost how much? 13, 14 point, but this wasn't really a good trade. And I didn't, you can see I'm gonna add a little bit more, like in a little bit. I didn't mean to add it. I was just trying to like put my stop loss 10 point, but I just kept hitting the on the sell side and added more and more position. So far, trade is still working out for me. Nice, see some buy coming in. Let me just speed up this a little bit. Look, added more than I didn't mean to add it. Still see buying, selling. Okay. So far, I'm liking the trade. I have 35 MNQ. That I did not mean to add that. Yep. Trade only went 14 point on me. Overnight high still holding. Pretty sure this trade sweep the high and then we dump, right? But yeah, this trade just didn't work out. Saw another impulse high right there. Still like the trade. Trade is still working out for me. I thought this was gonna be like the push down, but seller failed. Literally seller failed, and then this thing just pushed high. Came all the way back down to like '08 or some shit. But yeah, this trade just yep. Come here, push up. Took my stop. Yeah, this thing just pushed down after I saw, right? But who cares? That's the first trade. The second setup I took today, after a L, so broke out, broke this range, and failing. So I was watching for a possible buy here at '08, possibly sweep these 15s and opening range high test and find buyer. So let's take a look. So far we're selling 20. Okay, selling. Nice. Just watching '08. Buy and sell, nothing much crazy yet. You can tell sellers trying here. Sellers try it twice, fail. I'm okay. I'm liking it. But come on, give me like an actual rebid, right? Sellers try it. You can tell sellers try it and fail there again. Right there, that 45 sell. I saw that 45 sell. I'm like, okay, this bid back up. I'm along this shit. Took a long right there, 11. Not a bad fill, not a bad fill. Saw that 45 and instantly pushed up, rebid. Okay, I'm long. Could have long like 09, 10, or 8. Waited a little long, but it's all good. Trade's gonna work for me. It's gonna work for me. Okay, seller trying it. That last kick right there, 8 and 10 print at a low. Finish auction, right? This was the entry, right? We see that nice little sweep pushed up 09, which what we got, right? 04 sweep like 3 ticks. This thing instantly pushed new high. Pretty sure I took some scales. Just fast forward a little bit. Look, this thing instantly strong sell. Strong sell back down. Oh, 1,000. Fuck me. But yeah. This thing just, yeah. Saw buyer opening range high, bid it multiple time, bid it down. We bid it to 05, push up. Seller tried multiple time, came back down. Another buy, and then that one more time, that 45 sell was the reason why I took it long. I also gave a nice last impulse there. And this thing instantly pushed to 35. And when that shit pushed to 35, we pulled like instantly from 35, drop all the way back to 10. So like a 25-point move in this split under a minute. So that 25-point move like straight sell down. The problem with this trade is like which something I did really good. Obviously on sim, right? Don't really have the same fucking mentality I have on taking a real trade on the eval, which is which basically is this right here. Sorry. So I took, let's say I did take it here. This is a real trade. Let's act it as like let's think it as a real trade. This trade sweep down, instantly push up and drop back down. When we drop back down like that, and if I was in a real trade, not in sim, right? Not on sim, I'll be like, fuck, man, this trade's gonna just fucking go against me. Not have confidence, just gonna move my stop, or even fucking just cut my position here at 15 and take like a 4-point W, right? But this trade, you know what we do? We came back down. We didn't even test the opening range high. The sellers couldn't even test the opening range high, couldn't even test these 05, 04. So it is actually really good to tell you that trust your setup, believe in yourself. The thesis never proved you wrong. Your thesis for this trade was 07 to 04, 05 to 08 bid, rebid, and this thing sell, even though it sells 25-point back down here to your entry, it never proven your thesis was wrong. Or your thesis was never proven wrong. Sellers didn't even get a chance to test it. And when your thesis is not wrong, just fucking stay in that trade, right? Who cares? Just stay in that fucking trade. But yeah, took took two took 3 off here. Would have took 3 off. And then this thing been chopping, chopping, chopping. Strong sell back down. Instant repair. I took it off here like a dumbass, like an amateur, moving my stop. I could have put my stop like somewhere around here. This should switch like another 80-point high. But yeah, that was the second trade I took. Nice trade, but move my stop. And third trade on live account. Fucking took super trade, right? You can see right here. Scout, my quote unquote scout mindset. Short the breakdown, cover fucking 5-point. And then this one was an actual setup, but I fucking took like it was an actual setup, but I took like 7-point. Ridiculous 6.7 point when this shit is dumped like almost 50-point, right? So let's play. This one is not even worth playing, but let's just play this one. Not 33. Okay, let's just watch the whole thing. 10:33, 10:33, 07. So right now I'm watching the low here. Seeing a couple rejection, one rejection, two rejection at these 91, 92. Tape was so jumpy at this point. It's just like fucking ridiculous. Okay, let's just attach chart trading. Put it to that. Okay. Saw a nice little kick up, like that impulse right there. I'm like, okay, I like it. Didn't really give me a reoffer. I told myself that if I get an impulse high, I want to see at least like some tests of reoffer for me to short, like to enter the trade. Didn't give me this time, right? So I didn't take it yet. So definitely some sellers here at this point. I'm watching. Broke it 14 to print at the high. See that 14 to print at the high. Tape is just going way too fast at this point. So hard to even fucking take a trade. Look at these 1, 3, 12, 4, like low liquid, like it's not, there's barely any liquid in the market. It's volatile, but it's just a liquid. Want to see some firm up on the offer for me to short, so definitely these 92s. We even swept the low, 36 to print at the low, buying coming 68. Right? Swept the low, right? So, okay. Could be a long here too if I wanted to be honest. Just scalping these until 92. Okay, coming back up. Trend is overall down, so I didn't want to play that long. It's like fighting the trend. 36 to print. Some offer here. Another push up. Let's see what happened. Reoffer a little bit. Push back down. 30 to buy. Reoffering these 90s. 30 buy and reoffering these 90. Took a short right. I'm pretty sure I took a short right here pretty soon. Yep. 26, 20 to buy. I took a short right there. Right at 86.75 right here. I took it off right here. Took it off at 79 scalp, but that was like an actual trade setup. Took it as a scalp, but this shit just dumped like 50 point from me and I took it. Yeah, ridiculous. The third trade I took on live account was an impulse low. Pretty nice setup. Let's see. It's kind of bugging for some reason, but yeah. Impulse low right there. Seller tried there again. Fail. Yeah, clear the tape really badly. Want to see it test a little bit. Buying coming in. Took long, 75.5. Not a bad long, to be honest. Seller tried there again. Still bidding these 74. Seller tried 2 to print, 1 to print at low. Instantly pounds. Right there, that 36 to buy. Oh, another seller tried there, 29. I didn't like that. I kind of didn't like this trade anymore, to be honest. Like, oh, I got out there. This shit rallied like another 15 point, but this is poor trading. Pure, like I'm trading purely on P&L. Yeah, but when that shit, like when it came back, like when this push out, we came back down, tested multiple times, and we came back down to the low here. I just didn't like it anymore. But yeah, that's another trade I took. The fourth trade I took, I like it, but I fucked it up because like I said, I didn't follow my rules on this one. This trade worked out perfectly. So far I'm seeing this 73 here. I just want to scalp it back all the way to these 92. So I saw these 60, 67 had buyers there. So I'm watching for another retest of that. So let's play it. Watching the 67, right? I this trade I just took it so late. Like I didn't follow my rule. Give me the impulse. It gave me the impulse. I should be long at the impulse, or I should have wait for the impulse. We push up, we come back down and rebid it for me to long it, right? But I didn't. I just chased along. Impulse, push back up along it. You can see, okay, some buying coming in here. Not doing much. Not worthy of trading. It's in the middle of the range. Okay, coming back down now, a little bit slow. Just want to see the whole auction, right? Also had some trap cells down here too. Not really much going on. Still not paying attention until we get to 67. Okay, nice little impulse there. Instantly bid up. Want to see offer firming up? Nothing. I just saw that instant push up and bid up. Pretty sure I took a long pretty soon, 74s or some shit. Look, barely anything. Saw that bid up. I'm pretty sure long. Yep, long right there, 75, 75. And look, my plan was, my entry criteria was to wait for it to come back to that impulse. I want to see a offer firming up to bid to long it, or I want to see an actual rebid, right? Like I should see a rebid here, or I want to see like, yeah, I want to see a rebid here or another trap sell, which happened here. Another trap sell right there, right? Another trap sell right there, instantly long. Right? Go long right there. Could be longing right there. Seeing here one impulse, right? On that 66.25, and then another impulse 3 point down, and this should just rally to my 90 level, I'm pretty sure. Yep, this should rally to 90. Last but not least, so we did rally to the 90 something level. That almost gave us like a 25-point trade. So let's just wash this real quick. 1237.39. So context was pretty simple. One time, two time, three time. I want to see a break sweep of all these highs and fail, right? So let's play it. So we saw some buying coming up through these 90s and instantly pushed down. I don't like it yet. I want to see like at least a little sweep because we tested this shit way too many times. I gotta see some fucking sweep, right? So watching these 92s, right? Pretty sure, yeah, I took a short here pretty soon. Not seeing much yet. Okay, nice impulse there. Right there, that last kick impulse, I took a short right there at 92. So that last kick, instant impulse. Just trying to hold this trade for longer. This thing that gave me like almost how much was it? Almost my 30 point, but it did give me my 30 point, but I stopped out way too soon. Wanted this shit under back under these 85, right? Fast forward a little bit. Retest, nothing should happen. Right, this trade was good. Anticipated for the trade. Wait for something to happen on the Dom. Take it without hesitation. Just don't like keep coming back up. Kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Keep coming back up. Okay, tested the impulse. Looks like sellers still there. We were still reoffering these guys. And I saw, took two off. 12 point, dumbass. Like I said, today is just purely fucking trading PNM. 17 point, took one off. Yeah, this thing bounced off of 64. I didn't take it off. Yeah, it should come back. I'm pretty sure this thing come back to like break even to me. I moved my stop to 85. I cut it. Yep, cut my last two at 85. This should push all the way up to 92 to my entry, and this should dump like no fucking clue, like another. Got my should have got my like 40 fucking point scale or 50 point on this trade, but yeah, this is the last trade here. Got my 40 point scale, but yeah, it's basically setup and the trades I took today. But isn't it crazy to like to add on this? Isn't it crazy that this setup right here? Oh, this setup I took right here on like this setup right here I took. Uh, um, Waited for my level to buy it, right? They give me the impulse, we push up, and I just took it long, chased it. I didn't wait for I didn't follow my entry rules, my entry criteria, whatever you want to call it, right? You should always when you give me like a meh impulse, you want to wait it to come back down at least. You want to wait to come back down to at least test some of it. It's either we rebid or we sweep another low. And this one, I long it right here, chased it. This thing came back down, sweep another low, trap more sellers, and pushed up. On the other hand, on this trade, trade at my level again, right? Waiting for a price to come to my level, waiting for a one buy, two buy, three buy, and then this time we'll see trap more buyers. Push up gave me like strong push up impulse, and then another impulse high. I took a short right away. Clean entry, no hesitation. Stop loss was new high. And this thing, yeah, this thing came back up, tested a little bit, and then we pushed down, and then trade workout, right? When you trade your setup, you wait for something to happen on a DOM, you follow your entry criteria, entry rules, the trade will work out. Most of the time will work out. I'm not gonna say 100% of the time, but most likely it is gonna work out. But yeah, just want to add on that.